This week, while I was traveling and stuff, the farmers were getting their corn harvest out. And there's one thing that a farmer knows, and that is the promise is in the seed. If a farmer plants corn, he's going to reap corn. If he plants a field of wheat, he's going to harvest wheat. He's not going to harvest peas, he's not going to harvest beans, and he's not going to harvest squash. So the promise is in the seed. We're also sowers, along with the farmer. We sow thoughts and actions in our lives. We need to be careful what we sow. Galatians 6, verses 7 through 9 says, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that will he also reap. For the one who sows to his own flesh will reap from the flesh corruption, but the one who sows to the Spirit will from the Spirit reap eternal life. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, especially to those who are of the household of faith." Corruption means death and destruction. If we do this right in our own eyes and care more about what will satisfy our senses, it will lead us down a path of death. If we sow to the Spirit, the things of God, then we will reap eternal life. So the promise of the harvest is about life and death. It's about making right decisions. And a farmer knows that the closer to harvest, the more work you have. And that's the same way it is for us. God tells us not to grow weary of doing good. Our good works are seeds. When the good works we've sown have fully matured, we'll reap a harvest. We can't give up. We must resist our flesh and the temptation to do evil. Sowing good spiritual seeds is hard, just like it is for a farmer sowing seeds. There was a farmer that every year he always had the best crops. He always had the best wheat field. So they asked him what his secret was for always having the best field and the best wheat. He said, "Well, that's easy. I share my seed with my neighbors. So everyone has a good crop. When the winds come and there's cross-pollination, it has good seed. It has good crops to pollinate. Everything is good. So if you plant honesty, you're going to reap trust. If you plant humility, you'll reap greatness. If you plant faith, you'll reap miracles. But if you plant dishonesty, you're going to reap distrust. If you plant pride, you reap destruction. And if you plant sin, you're going to reap guilt. And the song that I have for this morning is about reaping. And it is bringing in the sheaves. When you reap